Hey guys, what is up? My name is Lennon and welcome to the Jersey Zone. So today I'm going to be doing another Jersey history tier list. It's been a little bit since my last one, but I'm hoping to kind of ramp them up a little bit more. I don't want to take super long on this series, so hopefully I kind of can get them out a little bit quicker than I have been. But as you guys can tell from what I'm wearing and the title itself, I did decide that I wanted to do Atlanta on its own. It is going to be a shorter video, but I kind of would rather it be a shorter video than to put it in Winnipeg. I feel like it was just a weird kind of place to put it in with the Winnipeg Jets, so I decided to do it on its own. So here it is. Let's get right into it. Okay, so here's the tier list here, and as you guys can see, the Atlanta Thrashers didn't really have that many jerseys, so it's going to be a pretty quick video here, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, the next video with Boston is probably going to be a lot longer. I still haven't quite figured out exactly what I'm going to do for Boston and all the original 6 teams, because there are so many jerseys with the original 6 teams and everything like that, so still haven't quite ironed out the details on that, but I'll figure it out before next video. But anyways, let's get right into the tier list here. So starting off, we have the 1999 to 2003 home jerseys. I really like these jerseys a lot. I like the kind of pattern that it has along the neckline and at the bottom of the jersey as well. I don't know if it has any significance for Atlanta or anything like that, or if it's just kind of like a strange pattern design that they chose, but either way, it's really different and I like it a lot. I think it's really neat, and I also like the kind of like the zigzag that's on the end of the sleeves as well. Overall, I like these jerseys a lot. I think they're really nice. I like the logo itself too. So for me, I'm going to put these into the A tier. I like them a ton. And then we have the 1999 to 2003 away jerseys. And these jerseys, I would probably say, are a better version of the home jerseys. I usually do like the white version of the jerseys a little bit more, but these ones, I like it more as the darker version. I like the logo a little bit better than the one that's on the away version. Not by a ton, I just think it looks a little bit cooler. Although I do think the home version does work a little bit better as a main logo. I'm not really too sure why that is. I don't know if it's just because this one is a little bit more rounded, so that's why it works a little bit better as a front crested logo. And this one is kind of like T-shaped, so it's a little bit strange to have it on the front of a jersey, but I do think it looks a little bit nicer on the front of a jersey. Either way, they're very close. I still think both of them are really nice looking jerseys. One thing I do quickly want to mention as well is the both home and the away version for the 1999 to 2003 jerseys. They were made by CCM. In the 2003 to 2006 seasons, they were actually switched over to Reebok, so there is a little bit of a branding difference in between these jerseys and the 2003 to 2006 home and away jerseys. But as far as I could tell, there was no actual difference in between them other than it saying Reebok instead of CCM. So I didn't include those jerseys because it's literally just a branding change. There wasn't really anything else different on it. And as well, they also swapped the home and away jerseys. So these home jerseys actually became the away jerseys from the 2003 to 2006 seasons, and these away jerseys became the home jerseys. But anyways, let's get into the next jersey here. So next up, we have the 2003 to 2006 third jersey. This jersey also did become the home jersey in the 2006 to 2007 season. I like this jersey a decent amount, but it is a very different jersey. It's really strange. I do like the baby blue a lot. I think it's a nice looking color. The strange thing about this jersey is it just has Atlanta on one sleeve, and this sleeve is completely different from this sleeve. It's a very different, and it's not really asymmetrical, so I don't really love the fact that it's not asymmetrical. It kind of like throws the jersey off a little bit for me. And also, as well as, it does kind of have like a weird mesh thing underneath the armpits here. It's a very just interesting looking jersey. I don't hate it, but I don't think it deserves to be into the A tier with these other two jerseys. So for me, it is going to be into the B tier. I like it. I think it is a nice looking jersey, but it's just so strange and so different that it doesn't quite fall into the A tier for myself. And now next up, we're going to have the 2007 to 2011 home jersey. So this jersey is fairly close to the third jersey slash home jersey that they switched to in 2006, 2007. There is slight differences. One, it is now in the Reebok Edge version of the jersey, so it is slightly different. The collar is a little bit different. The fit is a little bit different. And the main thing as well is that they took off the bottom stripe of the jersey, and they also changed this weird mesh thing to kind of just a solid color. I do like the change of the mesh thing turning into the solid color. I do think it looks a little bit nicer, but I am really disappointed in the fact that I did take off that bottom striping there. I really like that striping. I think it makes the jersey work a little bit better than it does without it. So for me, that does make the jersey a little bit worse, so I'm going to throw the home jersey into the C tier. Okay, so now we're on to the 2007 to 2011 away jerseys. Now for me, these away jerseys are basically just a worse version of these white jerseys up here. There's no kind of like funky design on the sleeves. There is a little bit of a different design, but I think I like it a lot better in the older version. And there's, once again, nothing at the bottom, which I really, really liked a lot in the older versions. And also, this jersey doesn't really have that burgundy outline that this jersey does have, and I really, really like that outline. I think it gives it a nice little touch. I do like the burgundy that's used in these two kind of jerseys right here, so it does kind of get missed out on these last two right here, and I kind of do miss that a little bit. So overall, it's just a lesser version of the other ones in my opinion. I much prefer the other ones, so for me this one is also going to slide into the C tier. And finally, we're on to the 2008 to 2011 third jerseys, and these jerseys are they're wild, man. They're definitely a different jersey. They're very unique in a way, although there is two other teams who have done the jersey style where it has just the wordmark logo and then the number on the front. There is two other teams who have done that. This is, I think, the most different out of the three. It definitely has the most different striping. The other two, if I'm remembering correctly, are pretty plain in the striping. This one is a lot different in its striping, but for me, I just really don't like the style of jersey. I'm usually never a fan of wordmarks, so the fact that this does have a wordmark in it makes it a little bit lesser for me. And then it also has the numbers on the front of the jersey. I don't really like how in some other sports they have the number on the front of the jersey, and it's usually like the biggest part of the jersey, and I really don't like that. For me personally, I just feel like you're playing for the team, so you're playing for the crest, you're playing for the logo, you're not really playing for yourself, at least especially in hockey. That's how I feel like it. So I never am really a huge fan of the numbers on the front of the jersey. Also, I just like the logos better. I think it's a lot more unique and it's a lot more cool. If you want to have someone on the back, that's what the back is for, but for me, for the front, it is for the team, it's for the logo, so that's just really my opinion. I can see why maybe some other people don't agree with that, and that's completely fair, but for me personally, I just really don't like the style of jersey. I'm not a huge fan of it, although I do want to say that I do really like the shoulder patches on this jersey. They're very fun. I like them a lot. I think if they were on any other jersey, I would like it a ton, and the striping, like I said, is a little bit unique. It's different. I don't love it, but it is a little bit different and it's a little bit fun, so it does make it a little bit better of a jersey for me, but I really honestly can't put this jersey anywhere else than D tier. Like I said, I just really don't like this style of jersey. If they maybe put their regular logo or even their secondary logo on the front of this jersey, maybe I would like it a little bit more. I do like the burgundy color. I think that is kind of a neat color to have as a main color in a jersey. But for me personally, I just am not really a huge fan of the style of jersey. So for me, I'm putting it into the D tier. So overall, I'm actually kind of surprised at where I have all of these jerseys on the tier list here. I thought I liked the Thrashers jersey history a lot more than I kind of do here. But honestly, for me, when I do think of Thrashers, I think of this main three just right up here, and those are my favorites. I don't have any in the S tier, but that doesn't say that I don't like these jerseys. I do like these three jerseys quite a bit, so those are the jerseys when I think of the Thrashers, so that's probably why I think positively on the Atlanta Thrashers jersey history. Okay, so anyways, that was the jersey history tier list of the Atlanta Thrashers. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe for more jersey content. Hopefully, I'll do the Boston Bruins jersey history a little bit quicker here. Like I said, I'm still not quite sure on what exactly I want to do, but I'm sure I'll get it figured out pretty quickly here. Maybe I'll try and get it figured out tonight. But either way, like I said, that's going to be it for me. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter at the Jersey Zone YT on Instagram and at the Jersey Zone on Twitter. Links are in the description down below. But like I said, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.